What up, everybody? How are you doing today? It is your host, D Loops, aka Do It All Loops, here with my boy
Artificial 80 was good.
We are the creators of the Stew. We bring to you the B Club podcast where producers are heard. Yo, we got a live room today. Can we go around the room? Just kind of say who's in the room right now. Go ahead. I don't care who jumps in first. Just go in. Say what's up.
It's your girl, Violet Music.
Hey.
What it do?
GQ's back there. He got headphones on, but they ain't ours, so he can't hear shit.
He acting like.
And then we got our special guest, man. Nelly Protoolz in the building. How you doing, sir?
Hey, man, I'm doing all right. I'm happy that I'm here.
Thank you for making some time for us today, man. I know you're a busy guy. But we're here, man. And today is Stew Sunday. As you guys know, Motivate Marin will be motivating and getting here sometime soon. But right now, we got his seats filled. We got a whole bunch of fill-ins, Marin. So if you take your time, don't worry. We got you covered. Shout out to everybody in the Twitterverse, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you for rocking with us. Are we on live yet? Oh, you still working that out?
I'm about to.
Oh, we about to. All right. So Facebook will be up there soon. But right now, we're going to talk to everybody else since they're here live. Dimitri, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right. Enjoying the weather.
Yeah, while we still got it.
Yeah.
While we still got it, man. Ava, you good? Everything, honey? Look like you got fingers all over the place. You good?
Yeah,
you know when you like
Gemini
this.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere.
But yeah, man, it's a good Sunday today. Like I said, today is Stew Sunday. That means after the show, we go straight to Wonder Bar because today is a Stew Beat Showcase, episode 3. We got Black Milk coming through the building as well. Stay True pop-up shop. And that's why we sound tired as hell. You know what I mean? But it's all going to be worth it tonight, man. I'm actually amped about it. How you feeling about it?
Feeling real good. Been waiting for this day since we even came up with bringing back Black Milk out here, man. So, yeah. Been pimping. Are you coming out? You got time to come out today?
I wish, man. I have sessions tonight, man.
Busy,
so I'm in
man.
the studio. Yeah.
Busy, man. It's cool. At least we got you from 1 to 3, bro.
Yep.
That's it. You ain't got to leave early enough, right? Because we usually lock the door.
No.
All right, cool. Just making sure. But, yeah, man, for everybody that's tuning in the first time to Beat Club Podcast, it's just when we listen to beats, we do it for the producer community. We give everybody our 1-2 on the whole production tip, and we just kind of share our thoughts. We're anti-yes men. We're whack free, and we just do this dope shit because we do dope shit as well. And everybody in here has at least touched the beat or has something to do with music or loves music. I know you get your dance on, sir, so you already know what it is.
He's cool.
Yeah, go over there. Go. You know what I mean?
Cool. He's cool.
Make it work. Fill the room up. But yeah, man, I'm feeling good right now. A little tired and everything, but I just wanted to chat about a couple things before we get into some keep it, cut it, and such. I actually wanted to talk to you about this, sir, because I think you know a little bit about it. What is up with this whole Joe Budden shit? I seen Bink going into him a little bit on Twitter, just a little bit about. You got something to say about it? Because I didn't.
Is there not
you know anything about it, Nelly?
His girl's pregnant? I don't know.
I know that. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's something about stealing beats and stuff. What was that about?
Yeah. So they were talking about it on Everyday Struggle, and I forget who they were originally talking about. I think it was Playboy Cardi, and I don't know the producer's name, but I guess Playboy Cardi got snippets from this producer, and he never emailed him back, never said anything to him. Just took the beat, looped the shit, rapped over it, and he's been performing on that beat. I don't know. God knows for him for how long now.
Yo, it's crazy.
So, DJ Academic, I forget Shorty's name, and Budden, they were talking about it on Everyday Struggle, and Budden was talking about how why should I pay a producer for a project that I'm not even making money off of? I thought he was joking at first, then I'm like, yo, this dude's a dickhead. I'm done with whole Buddens. I'm done with him,
man.
I mean,
and then I think he did the same thing to Bink. He did it to A-Rab Music, I heard. Like, A-Rab did a whole project and did not get paid by Budden. So that's what they were talking about.
Well, producers, you know who not to give your beats to.
no, but it's
yeah. I lost a lot of a lot of respect for Joe Budden when I read that shit, when I saw that shit.
Man. Like it's really tough because there's so many producers giving stuff for free that it's just the playing field is just like it's tough for you to give a number to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're getting into trying to make a record. We're not even factoring in the price of the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just go straight for, I gotta record this song in the studio and then do a video, and that's all they're thinking about. The production or anything other than that, they're not thinking about. So,
I mean, as an artist, I feel like just like how an artist takes time to make the song or write the song, a producer takes time to produce the song. So if I want to be paid for my time,
at the end of the day, the rapper does his thing. He walks out the door, and the producer has to fix the rest of all his.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Seriously.
Everything else to make it right.
So yeah, that's not cool.
That shit's whack, yo.
Yeah,
that's whack. I don't know if that. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other people that's happened to, but just because there's so many beats that are accessible now, it's like overly saturated.
You know what? The only time I could see that being okay in like one type of situation is if you're like a producer with no name and somebody with a name was like, yo, I need this.
I mean, at
like
times,
Diddy or I don't know.
Nah, cut the check.
French.
At times, if you believe that if it's worth it to do it, but then then you can get into a hole where that's just a cycle and you're stuck in that cycle.
Absolutely.
You know
I mean,
That's a slippery slope.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, you have to get some sort of credit, at least your credit and your publishing credits. You have to work on that stuff.
Definitely.
Well, yeah, I wasn't hip to it. I was just kind of like, I got hip to how Bink was digging on them and everything, and they were kind of going back and forth. So
I don't know
that
if
shit
you guys,
is whack.
I don't know if you guys heard. I don't know if you guys talked about this on one of your other shows, but wasn't Chance the Rapper and the Justice League going through something like this too?
I believe so.
Justice League was illing on Chance for not paying him for that record that they have.
What's going on in the game?
You know what I mean? And then they basically called him out after Chance had said he was going to save SoundCloud. He's like, okay, so you can save SoundCloud,
part of that,
right?
yeah.
But we're not going to pay the songwriters and producers.
That's crazy.
You know? And I didn't even know Justice League produced that big record that he had. You know what I mean? So,
yo, man, the game is crazy right now. It's just, I don't know.
Hot Def said the rap game is just like the drug game.
Hell yeah. Pretty much.
It is.
Man.
It used to be cats used to go, I want to get in the NFL, I want to get in the NBA. Now it's I want to be a rapper. You know what I mean? Nah, for real, man. Like, it's so
nowadays,
crazy.
Man.
Like, at this point.
Ultimate hustle right there.
And I work in a studio, so I see them from like the first starting, you know what I mean, to like some of these their minds are like they just see the end game. They don't see like
they don't see the work you got to put in to get there, and they don't care.
And they're just like, I can just pay for this. I can pay for this service. I can put this on this. If I pay $59 a month, I can get this and this. I'm like, yo, man, this is crazy. And these companies are just like juicing they're making money off of these.
Hell yeah.
Because
it's a business. They don't realize it.
I don't know, man. They're taking away from the art a little bit with that whole thing. I don't know.
It's sickening.
It pretty much.
Yeah,
that's just the old me, I guess. I'm the old person right now, just feeling like I don't know if the young cats will view it different, but for right now, like you take time with your art, B. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I don't care what level the producer is on. Even if they're a beginner, pay them something. Yep. They put time in it.
Give them dividends.
Yeah, they put their time, which they can't get back, into making that beat. Pay them something.
Right.
Anything.
Yeah, we all got rent to pay, man.
Of course.
And all my producers get paid.
Lease your studio building, everything, man.
All
like,
types
come
of
on,
shit.
man.
Come on, but yeah, they don't think about that. They don't think about that. But yeah, if anybody out there, that's listening that did that shit, you're whack for that. But thank you for listening. But you're whack for that. Just letting you know, man.
Yeah.
But yeah. Besides that bullshit, everything else is good with everybody else. Because I know we got some beats to get into as well. Anybody else got something to say to the people? Any little bulletins or something? Because you look like you got something to say. What's up?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I got y'all.
Hey, yo.
I got y'all.
You was looking over there at that foil pan, what's
I'm
good?
I'm sitting here with the cup in hand, ready to.
It's all for show.
Yeah,
all for show.
This is definitely it's time to eat. So let's.
Yeah, shout out to Violet Music, yo. Cause she
I'm just happy to be here.
You just happy to be here, G?
Yeah, man.
Well, you were here on the day, yo. She hooked it up. I mean,
yeah.
she got the
normally
the grits and the home fries and everything else like that.
That's what's up, man.
Normally I do more.
Hey.
Hold on. Is there any new music from Violet Music coming out?
Yes.
Because I remember.
Yes.
The first time she was ever in the studio.
Yes, was with
me.
you. I was gonna say that
years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, without putting
she was mad
my
shy.
Age out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was real quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them times have changed.
Now, yeah, I can see. I can see her eating raw.
Record my shit.
Raw ramen out the pocketbook. I remember.
Yeah, you seen that?
Yeah, man.
Record my shit. I'm shutting down the
Raw
studio.
Raymond. Raw Raymond. I'm telling you, it's real.
Shutting down the studio.
Oh man. But look, I'm glad everybody got acquainted. We're here. We're about to liven it up. I really hope that these beats we about to play is about to be live. But you guys ready for some beats?
Yeah.
We ready to work.
All right, y'all. So check it out. What we do each and every Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. is we allow producers to go on to beatclubpodcast.com and submit as many beats as possible. We create a folder. These beats are not pre-screened whatsoever. We take a listen to them and then let the producers kind of know our 1-2 on how we feel about them and then decide if we're going to keep it or cut it. Based on the majority vote, including sometimes the people on Twitter as well, we'll decide what beats we'll keep, and those will be placed on a mix at the end of the month called Writer's Blocks that we release on SoundCloud to show love to the producers that show love back to us just by participating, and that's how we rock. So we got a bunch of different producers on the list today, man. I'm kind of excited, kind of weary, because last month, even though the beat tape you said was long, it was a long beat tape.
Yeah, I shortened it a little
okay,
bit.
all
Yeah.
right.
You ain't hear it yet?
Nah, I didn't listen to it
pretty
yet.
dope.
Yeah, oh,
It's
word?
pretty dope, yeah.
If it's better than the black one, I don't know. The black one was the toughest one, so
Probably not.
probably not.
It's close, though.
But it was a hard month. It was a really hard month last month, so we got to do this right. So, Avi, man, who do we have up first?
It's a newcomer?
Might be. Yeah, I never seen that name before. It looked kind of gangster. I like both names.
Yeah. But we got Joey Mafia with Don't Ask.
Joey Mafia. All right, cool. We're going to take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it a cut it. Nelly Protoolz, Violet Music, Jutsu's in the door. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, yo. So Nelly listens to the show, so you're going to just take the place of Marin right now as well. We're just going to do this for the spirits of Marin. Nelly, out the gate, how do you feel about it, and would you keep it or cut it, sir?
I'm gonna cut it.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think it just needs more development. I think it just, it's a 4-bar loop. I need something more, man. The listeners need something more, man.
Straight up.
We need to get the people going.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? This is Shankum Sundays, man.
Yeah.
So that's a cut it from Nelly Protoolz out the gate.
Yeah.
Avi, what's the word?
I'm Samurai Jack right now. I gotta cut that one. I mean, it could have been cool. Yeah, you just missing transitions and progression. That was the beat. I mean,
Is there a place for it anywhere?
On a video.
Video game, exactly. Like a
I would say
That's exactly
menu.
what I thought of.
Yeah.
background music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, still get it off,
Yeah.
get that chat.
Yeah.
But for the Beat Club podcast, we gotta cut it.
All right, cool. Well, you know what? I'm going around the room. Violet Music, how you feeling about that?
No, I feel the same. Definitely would cut it. It needs hope. Damn. Twitter is
Oh,
not
Oh,
right.
bootleg.
Someone did that.
Yo, bootleg, you wrong.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's
Damn.
Oh,
Yo, I wish y'all
Nah.
could see these.
Yeah.
You could if you follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on
Right?
Twitter,
Yeah,
Beat Club
Podcast.
Podcast. I just retweeted with bootleg.
So that was a response
replied
to the track?
To the
Yeah.
track.
Yeah, so what we
God
have.
damn.
Savage.
Well, I'll explain it right after, man. But,
But no, I would cut it, and I definitely feel like it does have potential for placement on like a video game. This is so wrong. Y'all ain't right.
the fact that it keeps looping and looping, you know what I mean? Like, how many times you gonna take it in the face? Pause. Oh, I'm just saying.
Heard that.
All right, so Violet, that was a cut.
Yeah.
That was a cut. We pretty much gonna just be unanimous.
Cut it, yeah.
But nah, definitely keep on submitting, Joey. Want to hear more?
Yo, your name is
And-
badass. I just want the beats to kind of live up to the badass name of Joey Mafia. That name is dope.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
We need more, man.
Yeah, I was vibing with it at first, but I
more
was waiting for it
beats.
to just like all right,
After 4
listen to me.
bars, you was just like, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just need a little bit more. Keep it interesting. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, especially if we play a beat for like a minute or so, we need something like a highlight reel. We need the best things to kind of happen at that moment, at that time. But,
send more beats.
Thank you. Send more beats. But yeah, we're gonna move on. But yeah, so what happens, Nelly, right, is we have some really great listeners that actually decide to go on Twitter, and when they listen to beats, they don't hold back on how they feel, and they just start. They'll either at the producer and then send that that GIF or whatever, and just let them know how they feel, and they entertain us all the time. So I'm pretty sure that's not the last time.
But that's only good though. That's only good because that makes Joey Mafia, go harder than next time.
Exactly.
That's good.
Bootleg was talking shit.
He might have his people around him and yo, that shit's hot, man. You know what I'm saying? But the world just told him that shit was not.
Yeah,
so.
and that's all. Like, it's the reason why we do the platform.
No,
like, if we had this platform back then,
it's a good thing. No.
I'd have been way better. My beats were boo-boo back then, man. I would have.
I feel like if we had this platform back then, I would have been Timberland.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, pretty much, man. But
but you was part of like one of the illest coming up production duos coming out, man.
I was there for that.
Shout out to Reese. He's tuned in right now.
I was there for that.
Stuff.
Man, we was trying to get to your level during that time, man. You was the idol.
Yeah, Nelly been out for a while, dude.
Real, man.
I used to work at Mattapan Music. I used to see your name on some of the mixtapes that would come through, and I was
Jay
like,
Saki's and
yeah,
Ray
they would drop them
all of them, man.
But yeah, we gotta get into that later though. We gotta tell people, don't give them everything. It's too much sauce. All right, yo. By the way, I love this ghetto gangster shit right now with this breakfast. It's
I was gonna
awesome.
say, did you want some grits?
I love this.
In a
right
little
here.
bit, I just ate
That's
coming
cool.
here,
Yeah,
so
no worries.
You seen him with the golden arcs on his cup. He was
I know,
good.
right?
I didn't know there was gonna be food here.
Sometimes we don't know either. It just happens. Sometimes we bring community food. Other time we might sell for the bag of chips and don't want to share. You know what I mean? It just depends on how we feel. Bye.
Oh my God.
You see how we stuffed them back in that bag? That ain't for nobody but AV. But who else we got next, man? Hopefully don't get a boombox chucked at their face.
Yeah.
What's
We got hope I say this right.
I think you got it.
Cheyenne Oyola with FHLF. Tongue twister.
Whatever AV just said right now on the
some
Beat Club
shit.
podcast.
I said some shit.
There you go. Keep it or cut it. We'll tag him anyways. Let's go.
Talent, doing some things that I know you haven't heard before, but that you're gonna love hearing. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing
Actual Productions. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right. Nelly Protoolz, how you feel about that? What's the word?
I like it, man. I think it needs a stronger bass line. But I like it. I like the direction it's going. I don't think it's complete, but I would keep it. I think it just just needs a little bit of tweaking.
All right, so that's Nelly Protoolz first keep for the day. Artificial AV, what's the word?
I think I'm gonna keep it too. Energy wise, it didn't fit my mood, but listening to it, I could hear a nice record to it, a nice song to it. The bass was kind of low. I would have did a little more with that, and the melody was cool. Like, I like the sound selection, so I'm gonna keep it.
All right, cool. I'm going on Twitter right now. Right now, 100% is saying keep it. I feel like it fits a certain vibe. It's cool with me. I don't have much to say about it because it kind of fits how I'm feeling right now. I feel like that beat.
Yeah, same here, man.
Like, yeah.
And I'm,
You know what I'm saying? I can't really describe it, but yeah.
Just somber.
I love R&B,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So this beat right here, yeah.
Yeah, this is the joint like you be like singing to when no one's around and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. The shower, man.
Oh, the shower. What? The
And he'll be
reverb in
doing
the
like
shower.
Chris Brown.
Doing the Omarion.
Yeah.
Just make
Don't
sure you don't
fall
have
in
a,
the
make sure you
shower.
have a slip mat, bro. That's all it is. Make sure you have a slip mat.
Don't fall.
Don't milli rock and rock your top. You know.
Your top.
Don't do it. I'm just saying.
Yo, ain't right.
But yeah. Violet Music. How you feel about that?
I like it. I'd keep it. I mean, the second that I heard it and stuff, I was like, yeah, that's smooth. It's real smooth. But yeah, definitely a bass line would add some flavor to it.
I think there's one in there. I think he just needs to lift it up in the mix. It sounds really low.
I feel like if it is there, it's just following. It's just very. I think it could be moving a little bit more.
Yeah, it
It
needs
needs
to.
some movement with the bass.
I think it's following that kick or that
Yeah,
tom or
just
whatever he's doing,
following
that 808 or whatever, and it's kind of like right there.
Wait,
but
wait.
nah, that's
So that's the same drop?
it's the same drop. The same
I
drop.
got excited.
GQ, how you feeling about that? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I like it, man.
You like
keep
it?
it.
We
Yeah.
said-
He
to
already
keep
wrote
it?
a record to it.
Yeah.
A word?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm writing right now, man.
So based off of Twitter and based on this room, that is a unanimous.
Keep it. Keep it.
I like the sound effects, man.
Thank you. Funny enough, that's my voice.
No way.
Are you
That's
serious?
your voice, bro?
Yeah.
Wow.
What? I got range. No, sir. It's just effects.
I'm about to
It's
say,
say, it's like
sound design,
that
sound
ain't
design.
no
I'm gonna
way
cut it
how.
too. You know what I mean? I'm
It's
cut it.
It's like,
Keep it. It's just in case, we don't have the sound effect on deck. I could do it.
If anything,
live.
just have me do it. I already
She's
do
Beat
the
Club.
Beat Club
yeah?
podcast.
Yeah.
She's one of those B Club. You know what I'm saying? We just did this for free. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't
Yes,
afford to
man.
pay anybody shit.
No.
So, but who else we got right now, man? We looks like we got Dalton Wright, and I'm only shouting at your government because you didn't give me your Twitter handle, Instagram handle. But Dalton Wright with Wandering. We're gonna listen to it right now. The B Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Artificial AB. What's the word on this one, bro?
For personal taste, I probably would cut it, but it was good. I would have changed a couple things in like the notes
Yeah.
and some of the transitions, but I could hear it on the mix, so I'm gonna keep it.
Nelly Protoolz. What's the word?
I'm gonna say I like the directional, but I'm gonna cut it because I think this is a good first draft of what he was trying to do. I think you ride around the car, listen to this for a couple days, and you go back and fix stuff. That's what I would, you know what I mean? Because you get your ideas, you kind of lay them out, and there's definitely things you can do better.
How did you? What was you saying about that note though?
Oh, it's just some of the notes. I wish that the music would develop a little bit more, because it was like, obviously there's samples, and then he had a section in like the beginning where like it changed to a different sequence, and it was a note that was being sampled, triggered. I just wish those notes would change. You know what I mean? Like it just looped the same thing over. It could have went somewhere if it changed. You know what I mean? And I know it's tough with the sample, but
Yo,
Bootleg's raw today. Bootleg's like, I love it.
You on your shit, bootleg.
That's how I feel, bro. But go
Yeah.
ahead now.
Nah, listen, man. He just summed it up right there.
Yeah.
Nah, not really. Because I think the idea, I think it's workable. I just think you can come back to it and make it better.
Yeah. I heard like 21 Savage on it for some reason.
Yeah, I was about to say.
21.
Digital Marin's keeping it.
Digital Marin.
Marin, huh?
People on Twitter saying not a bad record, but just not there. Reminds me of when I used to listen to Gorillaz.
Yeah, that I could
Gorillaz.
hear.
Well,
that.
Gorillaz a little bit more musical,
Yeah.
because they have music.
But people on Twitter saying 25% are saying keep it, 75% are saying cut it.
Cut it.
Violet Music, how you feeling about that?
I want to keep it because I see the potential of it, but I want to cut it because it's. I mean, I don't know. The notes, one of the notes in the sample, I immediately noticed it was sharp, and it took away from me actually being able to enjoy what they were doing. I see the direction they're going in. I totally agree with Nelly. They need to tweak it and really perfect it. Maybe submit it back in once it's a little bit better. But for now, I'm gonna have to cut it.
GQ, how you feeling, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
He can't dance
Yeah,
to
straight
that
to the
one.
point. Yeah.
I
You guys
He
already
can't
hit
dance to
that.
that one.
No, I can't dance to that one.
I can't hit my own Mario.
Can't get jiggy with this shit.
I'm gonna say that I can hear where he was going as well. I think the beat, I'm very appreciative of the beat as far as what he was doing, some of the original elements he was doing. I like how we introduced that drum thing that made us kind of like go back up that drum roll, or that snare roll that was there. I think it would do well in the mix, so I'm gonna keep it. So
That's what I said.
was that a keep it?
Cut it.
Oh, was it cut it?
Marin kept it.
Marin kept it.
I'm gonna
Oh,
cut it.
all right, cool. Well, because Marin
it's 3-3.
kept it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
3-3.
Yeah.
I gotta go to Twitter, and
Twitter
Twitter right
said
now is
cut it.
saying
Cut
it. So thank you for submitting, but that is a
Damn.
That sounds like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
yeah.
It does.
That's what I said. It's harsh.
Fatality.
Cut talent.
Thank you for submitting, man. It just didn't make the mix this time, but you were very, very close. Twitter did that though, so if you want, I'll give you all the IP addresses, and you can just bang on all of them if you want. I don't know how gangster you are, but I'm just saying we can make that happen.
Thug life.
You know what I'm saying?
For the right
Twitter
price.
drive-bys.
For the
Seem
right
like-
price.
Twitter fingers.
Who we got next, man?
Oh, damn. We got the cheat code.
Oh yeah. This is an old one right here, but I had to throw it in there. So,
Joint is called Hold On. It's by First Official.
all right, first man, I'm ready for this B Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
This is a first official instrumental. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. This is a first official instrumental. The Beat Club.
has to lay his bass lines
I
first.
think
His bass lines are just kind of unfair. Nelly Protoolz, what's the word, man? What you thinking?
I like it, man. I'm gonna keep it. The only thing I would like to hear on records like this is just maybe a little bit more grit in the track, like a little bit more saturation. It sounds really clean, which is cool, but I think it just needs a little bit more life. Like give it a little bit of, just give it a little more that raw. You know what I mean on the drums and a little more like heavy saturation on the bass, just to give it some weight. That's the only thing I think. It just needs weight.
Yeah,
but I think it's the composition is dope.
So you thinking weight more like an EQ thing or weight like layering?
Weight more like a saturation, more like you would say analog versus digital type of thing. Like more like, just give it some more life, I think.
Gotcha.
Put some saison on it.
Bank on it. Put some
That's,
bank on
that's a mixed thing though, so it's not like, it's a mixed thing.
But that's definitely a keep it from you.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
All right. Artificial AV, what's the word?
It's a keep. I don't really have any feedback though. It's just a cheat code.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how many cuts he has in the lifetime of the BCP, but
It's probably unanimous.
pretty much. But let's see. Hold on. Does someone want to cut it in this room? Anybody just want
Nah.
to cut it?
Nah, that was smooth.
Check
I
online
like
and see
it.
if Mary want to cut it. Which I highly
Marin be like, I don't like the drums. Let's see right now. Well, I haven't seen anything from Marin, but right
Hey,
now.
that's a little gizmo.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
Twitter is saying 86% is saying keep it, 14% is saying cut it.
Really?
Well, there goes your cut it
There's
person.
some cut it's right there.
I feel like I'm on tune with Twitter, and I feel good about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say it was the first official beat. I thought it was dope. I do actually agree with Nelly on that one. There needs to be something else happening there. To me, I feel like it needs to. Maybe you said the right words. I can't find the words for it, but there needs to be a fuller sound in certain places. But I appreciate it already, and I think it would do dope on the mix. You guys feel the same. Twitter feels the same. So that just sounds like a unanimous. Keep it. Thank you for submitting, sir. And just thank you for rocking with us. He's the one producer that uses all the platforms the way it's supposed to be used.
Yeah,
So I
he
just got to
does.
shout out First Official for that, man. Who we got next, man? Oh, I see the bottom of the list. Oh, damn.
Oh, my fault.
Nah, that's cool. Nah, I was happy to see those names. Okay. So this is some rap spellings for you. Shout out to Dart Adams. Dre-matic XL, but Dre spelled with the number 3. It's called Swirled Instrumental. That's not sword, right?
Nah, it's not. You said that right.
I thought the same thing.
All right.
Like, did he be sword?
All right. I read that real slow, but all right, cool. Swirled Instrumental.
I'm glad you
Is
read it.
the L near the D on the keypad? No?
Nah.
Nah, he must do that.
Who knows? We just gonna listen to it right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, y'all. Nelly Protoolz, how you feeling about that, sir? What's the word?
I like it, man. I was rocking my, you know what I mean? Head bobbing.
Yep.
Can't go wrong with James Brown on the sample.
Yeah.
Chopped a little different than you normally hear it. So that's dope, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Any feedback, any critique?
I don't really know. I feel like this is just something rappers just get on and just start just rapping. You know what I mean?
Sound like a cypher
rap.
thing.
Like cypher type, yeah.
Yeah.
Cypher type, you know what I mean?
that makes you sound hot, regardless if you're saying something or not.
Yeah, right.
How did you guys feel about the chops?
I mean, it was different.
It made me think of Michael Jackson.
I felt like this person had fun making this beat.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like they were like,
Just dancing.
yeah.
He definitely had some type of pads and was banging. Like, yeah.
but it worked. But go
Maybe
ahead.
the only thing is like that open hi hat.
Yeah.
You can get kind of like
Yeah.
Sound like a Fruity Loop hi hat.
Yeah. I was actually gonna say that the drums
Just
sound
dog
real
Fruity
stock.
Loops real quick.
Hey, Fruity Loops is my start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody's, even his.
Yeah, me too, man.
Word? You
Yeah.
made beats, bro?
Yeah, a little bit.
Word? You ever let
Not
anybody
just
else?
a dancer.
Did you have anybody else listen to them?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
How were they? Would
was
you keep them or
dookie.
cut it?
Yeah, it was dookie. Yeah, I'll cut myself.
Cut all them shit.
I'll cut myself.
So,
It's
alright.
okay though.
We was
you tried.
trash. yo.
yeah.
We was straight
That's what
trash.
matters.
Thank you.
Marin said, "Clever chop. If it's a man's world, cut it. Drums trash."
Thank
told
you.
you. I told you.
Marin using them characters right.
I
you know
could
what I mean?
agree. I could agree. The drums a little weak.
People are saying tweak the hi-hat is my only complaint. Otherwise, it's a go. My dude bootleg with bubbles, man. Trailer Park Boys.
Them glasses are killing
And
me.
he says he's just missing some primo scratches.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah,
that
would.
Yeah, people.
That would have.
Yeah.
What, the scratches and such?
Yeah, scratch it, yeah.
Yeah, that
would've
would
gave
have
it that
made me
feel.
overlook them drums.
But it would have been a bite. though.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you
Yeah.
can only pay homage, but don't. I don't know. Don't bite. But right now, even on Twitter, they're saying 88% are saying keep it, 12% are saying cut it. Anybody want to cut it around the room?
Yeah.
What you
Yeah, I
gotta
cut
say?
it.
You cut
I
it?
don't like
Well,
the drums.
I'll cut it.
No, tell me why. What's up?
The open hi hat was.
Yeah,
It just killed it for me.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah. It like if the chops are off, you can kind of get away with that because the rapper's voice will, or singer, whatever, will fill in and kind of cover that. But the hi hat, like you hear that, I hear that over everything. So
Yeah, that's true.
it's just like,
I think,
Samurai Jack.
I think we all cut it, right?
Yeah,
Nah,
I think-
nah.
I didn't
Nah.
like it. I said
Oh, you
keep
like
it, but
Okay.
Yeah, he said keep it.
Amy's making me want to cut it.
You can always go. You can always go back.
We could do that.
I didn't hit the button yet. We can always go back.
Technically, no.
I cut it. I cut.
You gotta stand on your
It doesn't
word,
sound
fam.
complete.
No.
I know, right?
I mean, sometimes
No,
they change.
I think I was just like, I like the fact that he sampled it and the chopped it.
Yeah.
It sounded like fun, but then when we get into it,
Yeah, them
hi-hat
drums.
the
is
drums
just-
are lacking.
Those drums are stock drums. That's what that is. That's what they are. Whatever program he used, that's where he got the
He said,
drums
she
from.
said, get your drum
You gotta
game
get
up.
your drums up,
You gotta
man.
get the drums up.
Especially if you're
I'm
sampling
gonna cut it,
a
I'm gonna
James
cut
Brown. See, I'm just.
Yo, Nelly, you sitting there for a while, like, yo, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna cut.
Taking everything in.
Yeah, you got to sometimes, man. You gotta listen to all this
But
feedback.
it's but
He almost made
It's-
it, man. He,
it's-
Yeah,
he was like-
almost.
Then he started
Yeah.
sliding back down.
no, but like it's
Nah, but
structured.
it's-
It's structured well. It's just
Yeah,
the
the
drums.
foundation was dope.
Yeah.
It was just the drums and that open hi hat.
doesn't-
I just don't like hi hats or any type of like drum sounds that don't sound authentic.
Yeah.
And if it does, it got to be tweaked. It's got to be tweaked very
It's not
well.
completed. The beat's not complete.
I don't know.
That's it.
I like the
That's
beat.
just my opinion, though.
Nah, it's cool. I like the beat personally. I do say that I do think that once you mention the hats, they do stand out. That is definitely a mixing thing. So if you were to resubmit this, just put resubmission in the actual title. I would love to hear, if you
Yeah.
decided to do something different. But it looks like that's kind of the deciding factor with everybody else. I think it's a dope beat. I was gonna keep it to go in the mix because I think we needed it. But
It kind of reminds me of that Michael Jackson track, the "Rock My World," whatever he used when he was. No. Maybe not.
make sure you talk to.
Yeah. No, the way he chopped it up, for some reason it. No, I don't know which one it is.
Well,
it's off of the Invincible album. That's all
it's
I know.
cool.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we're gonna rock with this
Nah,
world
maybe not.
today. So for that reason, it is a.
That Invincible album was kind of tough, though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, no, Invincible album was tough.
Yeah, that was tough.
Man, what?
Michael's magic.
Yeah.
Magic Michael.
Exactly.
We were actually yesterday. I mean, side note, Marin, what's up? Marin's in the building.
He said, "I smell food in here."
Yo, we was looking at yesterday. We was looking at all of Prince's like chicks, like all the chicks
Oh
he
yeah,
dated and
Prince
everything.
has some bad shorties.
He definitely has some bad shorties. He has some bad shorties, not all the bad shorties, but
Apollonia.
Apollonia,
He said all the bad
Yeah,
shorties.
she didn't have. He didn't. Yeah, he dated some suspect ones.
It's funny. Like we be clowning these young cats for how they look, and the dudes that was dressed just like they are now was bagging all the
Hell
women.
yeah, pretty much.
That shit's funny. That's
Want to
mad
get another chair?
funny,
You
yo.
good? All right.
I'm getting kicked out because Mary's here.
Word.
He said,
good.
Word.
All right, yo. So we're gonna move on. Who else we got, man? What's going on? What we got?
We are at
Number 6.
Damn, that's it.
Yeah, we've been moving. We're going around the room.
All right, cool. So we got UTR Alien. Haven't seen his name in a while.
Nice.
With the Raw Blueprint.
All right, cool. Let's listen to it right now. The Beat Club Podcast. Marin's in the building. Keep it a cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
To my attention. We talk about it. So what's going on? What was you saying, Nelly? What was you saying, Marin? What's up?
Well, okay, Stevie Wonder classic sample. Timbaland killed it, and the dude used the sample the same way Timbaland did, just didn't come with it with the drums, man. Like, or did something different, like sample a different part, use some of that people on the, and the vocal in the song. Could have used something with that. Could have filtered it out. You know what I mean? Did something different. You know?
It's Stevie Wonder.
He was like, "Yo,
Don't mess it up."
I got a loop."
Yeah.
Yeah. Fact that is Stevie, and then Timbaland already sampled it. you had to come like
You got a
real.
bar you gotta hit.
But not even that he sampled it, he killed it. So like,
Timbaland killed it.
right?
Yeah, you just gotta come with like, I don't know,
It's
Mayweather jab.
yo. It's like following up, like after she like a girl dated a dude that was airing it out proper, and you come in ever like arm,
Dog,
That is
we was
exactly
just talking about
and,
this.
and then now you come in second place and you just can't do your job.
And it shows.
It's just like damn,
We was just
like
talking about that.
like Mandingo just killed it.
and
you know
then
what I mean?
she ends up leaving you for the guy.
That's
just
mad
saying.
funny.
Man.
The fact is, we all understood what the hell.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
All right, Marin, you gonna keep this or cut this, bro? What's going on?
It's a unanimous cut, man. We
Yeah.
already know.
Pretty much.
Any feedback for this gentleman?
You just gotta change the drums, man.
Yeah.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
it's an easy loop. Like you know, like he just looped it up, and he threw some trash drums over it. So
Yeah.
that's it. Like really, just change the drums. I mean, that's one of those where the sample just carries it. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope sample. You just need some tight drums. So. But yeah, I mean, it could have been a little bit more creative because that song is incredible. There's mad things you could take from that song. So,
All right,
I don't
so
know. Disappointed.
people on Twitter are saying 100% is saying cut it. I think all of us kind of feel the same way as well. So is that a unanimous?
That's a unanimous.
Damn.
Yeah.
100%.
All right.
Yeah, we
Check,
like
man.
we like the older stuff that you submitted. This one just wasn't it, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is old or new.
Yes, I did.
It was from him, but it didn't make the
Are you
mix.
using the grits?
Really? Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, there's all types of stuff.
Me neither.
Yo, Merriman, your waves look on point, bro. I haven't seen waves like that in a while.
I got waves?
Yeah,
He said
son.
I got waves.
On the left side, I don't know if you left-handed or whatever,
Man,
but your waves on the left side is popping.
You know that. You know.
I got waves.
Let them know. Let them know. Let them know where you from, fam.
I told him to give me the, I told him to give me the Dominican haircut today.
That's what it is.
I was like, bring it down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just bring it all the way down.
The Dominican haircut with the Philly beard.
Yeah, the Philly beard. That's it.
All right, so we got what we got next. What is this? Looks like we got Dr. Parker.
Yeah, it's the homie.
All right, so we got Dr. Parker with Distant Memory. We're gonna listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, y'all. Nelly Protoolz, what you thinking? What's the word?
I like it. I think the drums can be a little bit better, but I like the idea of the track. It had a nice 90s soul vibe.
Boy, hey, Angel.
God.
Hazel. It does sound like Hazel.
Hazel? You
Yeah.
think so?
Coast Guard. Wavy. Yeah, my fault, Nelly. Go ahead.
But yeah, go ahead. My fault.
When that change up came in, though, it brought a different light to the track, which I wish we could have came in sooner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only thing I was kind of, I'm not sure about if the sample and the stuff he's playing in the same key. Something might be a little off there. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah.
Is that a cut it? Keep it? How you feeling?
I would keep it.
Keep-
I would keep it. It needs a little more development, but I'd keep it.
All right, cool. Motivate
Yeah.
Marin,
Oh,
man.
go ahead.
Oh, whoever wants to jump in, either Jim and I'm cool.
Nah, I was digging it, man. I think I would have added a little more swing to the drums and maybe changed a couple of the drum sounds though. It was kind of stiff. The drum pattern was a little stiff, but it still worked out. And I agree with what Nelly was saying about the sample and the original part of the beat being on different keys. It definitely sounded like that, but for some reason it still worked. So I'm gonna keep it.
All right. Anybody thinking about cutting this beat? No.
No.
I would say it literally sounds like Lloyd's song Hazel, and I listen to that song a lot. Even the sample that we first
I
heard.
know what you're saying, but it does, but it doesn't.
All right, we just heard that song like 2 days ago.
I know, and I'm telling you, it does, but it doesn't.
We're gonna smoke some shit and we're gonna listen to this shit. It's gonna sound like Hazel.
And that's what I think of when I hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear champion lover. That's what I was hearing. That old school 90s.
Yeah.
That's what I
Did
was.
you just
I can
tweet?
hear that.
And do that shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta start doing it, get my
you
point
did that?
across.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just taking advantage of the show and all. I
Dude,
love that.
I'm
That's
telling
dope.
y'all, you gotta
All right.
utilize the interactive platforms.
You know what? I'm gonna go to Twitter right now, and they're saying 80% are saying cut it.
You know why? Because they don't appreciate
says-
the old school sound.
Nah, it says it's alright. Towards the end, it got better. Smooth joint, but on the fence with that one.
They must be all under 25. Or
Yeah, that has to be what it is.
Actually, nah. I think it's cool, but I don't think it should belong on the mix. There's something about it's like it's cool, but it's just missing something that has me like
You know what? It
to
could
gravitate towards the
It
beat.
could be pitched to a video game too.
Oh, it can be pitched a bunch of different places. Just because it
Definitely.
doesn't make it on the mix doesn't mean it can't make it anywhere
Oh,
else.
absolutely.
But just
I don't know.
me
I
personally.
think it does fit that like particular sound though, like that that abstract Like it sounds like it could be a Sade record, and we would
Yes.
enjoy it if it was.
Exactly.
Like think of all Sade's
exactly what it
joints,
sounds
like the production, like if you just listen to the production, you wouldn't choose the music. You'd be like, oh, that sounds like music.
Whoever that is.
Or that sounds like, but it fits that certain like aesthetic. So that's why I would keep it, because I hear it for exactly what it is. Like they weren't trying to go for any type of sharp sounding drum sounds. They wanted the drums to be like that. Like I don't know. So
I didn't like the voices.
It fits that vibe for me. So that's
what's
what
that
made me keep it.
name?
That was
Dr. Parker.
Yeah,
Yo, Dr. Parker, you better shop that to Sade if you know it's good.
And even the name of the record, Distant Memory, like that's exactly what it sounds like to me.
You need to
it fits that vibe
shop
to me.
that.
So that's what made me say keep it.
No, so it
not
sounds
my
like
cup of tea all the time.
But,
but you know,
everybody else is keeping that shit though, right?
Yeah. It's on the
Me,
mix.
I'm rocking with Twitter right now, but you guys keeping that?
Yeah,
we keeping that.
It's on the mix.
So that's a fuck what Loop's got to say, because that is a.
Facts.
Damn, man. I think Karma just got me, dude. I got something in my eye because I was talking shit.
Because Karma's like, it sounds like a song you like, but you cutting it.
Yeah.
I like Hazel because of what it talks about.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, I need Jamaican Navy, man. You gotta say that name.
Jamaican
Nah.
What is that?
That sound Dominicano.
Dominicano?
Don Juan. I think that's what they're going for.
Oh, you're right.
Don
Juan.
Don Juan Johnson.
The J is silent.
That's ill.
Don Juan.
You've been around your girl too long.
Don Juan Johnson with a beat called Energy. We'll listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Motivate, Marin. What's the word on this one, bro?
I'll go with my instincts and keep it. But I just feel like a lot of the sounds you just need to just keep everything the same and just swap the sounds. Like I don't know, like a lot of the sounds just sounded real light, or maybe things needed to be layered. I don't know, but I just think it's the sounds, even the drum sounds, the keys, like all of it just sounded like it just didn't sound full enough and heavy enough. So I would switch the sounds up, but the melody was there. You know, everything was there, the drum pattern, the swing on it. But then when that break came, when the bass line came in and everything, that was on point. All those sounds sounded plush. So it threw me off. It was like, how are those sounds plush? And then you go right back into these like featherweight sounds. But I'll keep it though, because it sounds good. It's a very dope melody. It's dope. I can hear like a real spit on that, like a Joyner Lucas type rapid fire spitter on that. Buster would kill something like that.
I can hear Mark Maron on this right kicking that knowledge.
Nelly Protoolz, how you feeling about this, man?
I like the record. I like the composition, but I think on what he was saying on the sound, I think like a couple beats back, it just needs a little more weight, like saturation to the instruments. Like run them through some saturation plugins or some tape.
Just double it up, triple it up,
and just give it some little distortion, some beef.
Give us some beef.
Yeah, but yeah, I like it, man. I really like the switch up too.
So that's to keep it?
Keep it.
Artificial 80, what's the word?
Yeah, joint was dope. same thing everybody else was saying. Sounds need to be a little more full. The bass was like the best sound in there, and the timing when it came in hit perfect. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else heard it, but I heard like a dancehall artist on that joint.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
Yeah, you did say
I mean, it's all there. I think it's dope. I like the vibe of it.
That's a keep from me too.
Yeah, it actually sounds like something like Team A&R would have produced at one point in time. Some of the instruments and stuff.
Yeah.
Back in like
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So it sounds like that, but I rock with it. So no one's cutting it, right?
Nah.
We're gonna
I don't
just
think so. Unanimous.
Yeah.
Keep it.
So thank you for submitting, sir. Keep on submitting. That was dope. That was very, very dope.
Yes, sir.
What we're gonna do before we go to the next beat, man? We're gonna take a little break. What was that? Oh, what up, everybody? We're back from the break, man. Everybody's here. We're chilling. Thank you, Violet Music, for making the food.
No
Give
doubt.
everybody a little bit of life. Held us down for a little
I
bit.
appreciate that, man.
It was made with love.
Cheer.
So one thing I want to do is, Dimitri, I'm good going off my laptop to give this a try, right? Am I cool? All right. So we actually took Nelly Protoolz and kicked them off the mic for a second and said, look, man, we need you to chop up something. Avi had the honors of picking up a sample for him, and this is the sample that you chose. Any particular reason? Just for the hell of it?
Those are the vibes of the Sunday morning. My father used to play, Marvin Gaye, Luther, Stylistics, Whispers every Sunday morning. So that's the vibe I was in. I said, you know what? That's what we're going to give Nelly.
All right, cool. Here's the sample now.
You hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, yeah, it starts off with
It's like mad jingling. It's like change in your pocket.
Fast forward a little bit.
Fast forward?
Yeah.
All right, Stylistics, people make the world go round.
The Beat Club.
Buses on strike, wanna raise and fare, so they can help pollute the air.
Locks down.
You guys know what it is.
That was before that record.
So right now, Nelly is chopping that up. He's in the cut chopping it up right now. We're going to get back to
Y'all
him and see what
forgot
he's going
about
to do with
that.
it.
Yeah, I forgot.
You know what I mean? But while he's doing that, we're going to get back to some Keep It or Cut It because we got some beats we really need to, go over and such to make this happen. But what do we end off at? Like number 8?
Yeah, we're at Self-Serve.
Yay! Yeah.
Looking into the beat, though. All out.
All right, cool. So we're going to take a listen to Self-Serve. All Out.
Self-serve, what up? I know I'm going to see you later tonight.
Hell yeah. Beat Club Podcast, Keep It or Cut It. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
All right, y'all. So that was Self-Serve. Motivate Marin. What's the word?
Yeah, man. Self-serve. It's another one.
Another one.
That's just another one, man. That was dope. Just dope vibe, dope energy. I'll keep it, man. There's really, I don't know, really no feedback, man. He be in his bag, man. That's his zone. That's his thing, man. He definitely from that Dilla tree, from that Madlib tree, from, you know, some of my favorite guys to listen to. So he never disappoints, man. Big up to my brother Self-Serve, man. Another dope one.
Yeah, he did. Artificial Wavy, how you feeling? What's the word?
Yeah, he stayed dishing and serving, so we fed. That shit's dope, man. Good shit, brother. That's a keep.
That's a keep.
Man, it's unanimous.
It's unanimous? Let me check. Yeah, based on Twitter as well.
Loops want to cut it, though. I could tell. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Loop. Let's hear it, brother.
All right, so here's how I feel about
Come
the
on,
beat.
Simon.
Oh, here we go. So the only thing is...
Keep it.
That's it, bro. That shit was fire.
This dude's an asshole.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, man. We got nothing to say. We just got to move on to the next beat. You know what I mean? He didn't need any feedback on that one.
Yeah. This is a newbie right here. I've been talking to him on Facebook. Greg, I don't know if it's Dos or Dose.
Greg Dose.
That's
Greg
definitely
Dose.
how you spell dose. In Spanish, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
But R&B Bass, that's the name of the joint.
Oh, yeah. I
Nice.
might need some headphones for this one. All right, cool. Let's take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it, cut it.
Pick this
Let's
beat.
Yeah,
go.
right?
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Artificial AV, what's the word?
Feel like I was rolling down Rosecrans with in my 6'4". I'm keeping it. That's automatic. I love West Coast shit.
Yeah.
I'm biased. Yeah.
Don't worry.
People say got that Daft Punk vibe to it. Sounds like DJ Mustard's cousin
Yeah.
Ketchup.
I love it.
They pulled that out. They pulled that one out before too.
Yeah, but timing is everything.
Yeah, I saw that one
Mustard's
before.
cousin
Oh.
Ketchup.
That's ketchup.
There's
Ketchup on the beat. Oh.
I ain't even mad at that.
And on top of that, right now, people are saying 60% are saying keep it, 40% are saying cut it. Yeah.
Right?
Marin, how you feeling about that?
I'm gonna cut it, man.
Ooh, please do tell.
Nah, I mean it just sounds too much like
Like,
mustard. Yeah. Like I don't know. I guess it was there. Everything was there, but it just I don't know. Like
Was it executed well?
they executed, but it just was too generic for me though. It still had too much of that generic West Coast sound for me. It was cool though. Everything was in the pocket though. It was mixed well. It sounded cool, but I just gotta cut it this time.
You cut it because of preference.
Yeah, everybody else gonna keep it, so I'm gonna cut it.
The outlaw of the bunch.
Oh, that's fair.
Nah.
Hey, it is what it is.
I'll keep it. I like the vibe of it. I definitely rock with the West Coast feel of it. I definitely do hear YG on it like we were talking about. I like the keys and how it kind of plays out a melody a singer can follow. There's a lot of good things happening here, and nothing's really overbearing or overly powerful as far as the instruments you use. Everything has its place, and it's occupying it well. So for that reason, I'm gonna keep it. That was a keep. Was that a keep from you?
Keep.
Marin, that was a cut though.
Cut
you
it.
guys are keeping?
Yeah, I'm keeping.
Yeah, that was GQ was dancing.
He was gigging.
Get GQ to dance. That's like a bonus brownie point or some
Yeah.
shit. And Violet Music said keep it as well. And yeah, that's what it looks like. So for the most part, that is a keep it. Keep it. Thank you, sir, for submitting that. We got who's this?
Anthony Patterson.
All right, government names.
Oh wow.
Anthony Patterson. If this world. Ooh.
I think he goes by Anthony Accurate. He call himself. I know this guy.
You do?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, he has to accurately submit his Twitter handle to make this happen.
Let me find out he's about to sample Luther.
That's what I'm saying. So we're gonna listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast.
Yep.
Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Someday all our dreams will come to me.
The Beat Club.
Someday all our dreams will come to me.
You know what it was? It was just like having black folks at your cookout and having no fried chicken. That's what the drums
It's
was
like
like.
having.
Like,
that's
what you mean? You don't got no
no. That's like being at a black folks cookout with no good potato salad. That's what that was. Exactly.
I mean, the potato salad.
You
is a staple
looking
of every
at it and you're like, oh, that look good.
Exactly, High Def. Another one with good credit. All right, yo. So, Artificial AV, how do you feel about this beat, bro?
I'm gonna keep it because I like the direction it was going in. It was a different vibe. Some things don't always need drums.
True.
You can hear the right person on it, and I heard Kendrick Lamar telling the story.
See, people are saying good bones, but I need them drums.
Exactly.
So, Violet Music. How you
Cutting
feeling?
it. I need drums.
You need drums?
That's the pulse of the beat. I need drums.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm actually going to agree with AV on this one and say that it doesn't necessarily need to be a hip hop beat or an R&B
not
beat
at
or
all.
anything, but the vibe. Oh wait.
Is something new happening?
Turn that up. You might have just earned a cut. I don't know.
If this world were mine,
This is why it needs drums.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dimitri was like, "Yeah, turn that off."
I rest my case.
Yeah.
That
I was
was
gonna
a
I was gonna
mess.
keep it, but that part right there is the only part that I would say cut out.
That was a
So
mess.
I mean, yeah.
I get what y'all was saying, but
Nah, but the rest of the music to me was dope. I thought it was
I stand by my word.
dope feel to it. It kind of sounded like something you were playing like DJ Hero or something, minus the drum.
you know what happens sometimes with certain tracks that don't have, drums?
They get cut.
Yeah, besides it getting cut, it's like the perfect example was what we just heard. Someone didn't know how to ride the beat. There's no pulse.
Sometimes you don't need someone to ride the beat.
No,
Sometimes
meaning
them-
like just the delivery. Like you might hear the beat one way because
Yeah.
there's no drums, and you might interpret it a whole other way. And let's say you both got on a track, it would be all over the place.
Well, I don't think I would get on this track, but
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But you know what? That's what makes art
like a-
unique in a way. I mean, if every
Yeah.
artist looks at it a different way and brings their different thing, I mean, that's just kind of like Kendrick Lamar and the Mask Off beat. You know what I mean?
no,
Like
absolutely.
I heard I could hear this joint on GTA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
driving
Like
around,
Like you're driving
capping people,
around,
rocket launch
don't
out the
need
window.
drums. Yeah, It's one of those vibes.
Oh Lord.
I don't know, man. I'm a little indifferent, but I'm gonna go with my gut. I do like the beat and what you did to it, but the vocals on the arrangement kind of threw me off, and for that reason, I'm gonna cut it on that end. People on Twitter, let me see what you guys are saying as well, just to make sure we have a well-rounded decision. And it looks like 75% is saying cut it. So that was a cut it from me, cut it from Violet Music. GQ wasn't dancing, so that's a cut it from him. Artificial Baby's going to keep it. Marin stepped out, so that sounds like a cut it. Here at the Beat Club Podcast. Thank you so much for submitting. Keep on submitting, but it just didn't make the mix this time. So let's see, maybe get through like one more, two more. Let me see what's good. We got
Nelly a little more time.
One more time.
Let's see. Justin Ayers with Meaning of.
We're gonna listen to it right now. The Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Artificial AV, man. How did you feel about that? What's the word?
I don't really have any feedback, but I just liked it. That was just my vibe listening to it. I was rocking out. So yeah, that's what it is.
All right. So wait, is that a?
That's a keep it.
That's a keep
My
it.
fault.
Ooh, this nice.
Honestly, I was listening and vibing to it, and I really couldn't pick up on anything that made me stop vibing to it.
Yeah.
And I even like that. I don't know if that was like that layered cracking noise, a layered clap or whatever that was coming in every now and then over the snare. It was good to kind of break that up at times, so that was dope as well. People on Twitter are saying 71% are saying keep it, 29% are saying cut it.
Def talking about let me talk that shit to your girl.
Excuse me? Who he clapping at? Who he talking to? I don't know. Okay.
Yo, put the brass knuckles away.
Oh,
homie.
my bad.
Damn.
I'm sorry. The hood came out. My bad.
Yeah, that's how you get in the extra fights you don't belong.
That's how
in
Violet
and shit.
get violent. But okay.
Yeah. All right. As I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna keep the beat. What the fuck? Motivate Marin, you weren't here.
What happened?
Nothing.
Nah, he didn't hear it.
Another beat?
Yeah, we just. Yeah, Violet Music. What? Did you listen to it enough to say something?
Oh yeah, no, I like that beat.
All right, cool.
That's how I sleeved Violet Music.
GQ, did you like the beat? Was
Nah,
it
you
was it
probably
cool?
did too.
It was the keep it right away. All right, so we just
Yo,
gonna
play
go off
that
the-
shit back, man. No, just joking.
Nah,
It was good.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just messing around.
Marin will probably cut it, but we gonna just go ahead before you can listen to it.
We gonna cut him right now.
Exactly. So that's a
It was good, right?
for you and a for Marin, because he wasn't here for the beat.
Right?
But yeah, there you go.
Remember New York seltzers? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. You remember those? Yeah. That's what this tastes like. You don't remember New York seltzers?
Oh, it does.
New York Celsius?
Yeah.
Nah, never in my life.
Those were the joints, like
were good.
like early 90s.
That they liquor or non-liquor or
It was like a.
non-alcoholic?
It was a non-alcoholic joint.
Yeah.
They used to always have them at the pizza shops.
Oh damn, nah. I
They
don't
had
know.
the peach flavor New York seltzer.
Yeah.
That's
I
exactly
don't
what
like
that tastes
seltzer.
like.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. But it was
But
sweet
it was,
though. It
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
like
it wasn't like normal seltzer water.
I ain't know. All right, we got to get through at least like one more beat of web, and we're gonna tap Mr. Nelly PT on the shoulder, see what he's cooking.
Okay. Dude,
Right here. Oh, 13.
Nelson.
Isn't that like a sexual thing?
What?
what?
Bukkake?
I know. Nah, funny part of yo.
I'm about to
Nah.
Google that, man.
Nah, the funny part is I know what you're talking about, and that's not it.
Oh, okay.
I
I wasn't sure. It just looked like it, right? There's mad K's in there. I get nervous when there's mad K's in the name.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. It says the beats by King Who, and it's called, what is that name?
Bukkake.
Bukkake.
All right, so that's not like a skeet bucket, right?
No.
Skeet bucket. All right, just making sure. Jesus Christ. What? Hey.
So when would you ever use a skeet bucket? I'm now.
Hey yo, Marin, I'm gonna do you like just Google some shit, and you'll just see what I'm talking about.
So at the clinic.
Yo, let's just get into the beat while we figure this stuff out. King Who, whatever Avi just said the title of this was.
Yeah, bukkake is some old sex type shit too.
Oh, it is. It's
spelled
not
the exact
bukkake?
same way, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Hold
Yeah,
Marin's smiling and shit right now.
I'm trying to figure it out. It's a little confusing here. I don't know.
All right, son.
By the time the naughty made bukkake surprise. Hold up.
That sounds like a Happy Meal at like
the bukkake surprise.
On Pornhub.
Hold up,
yeah. All right. Yo, let's get into this beat while we figure this stuff out. Keep it, cut it. Let's go.
No, it is.
The Beat Club. Beat Club.
Right.
Fitting title, my youth. Fitting title.
So now they all
let's do a
figured
unanimous bukkake.
Oh, we ready for that? We ready for that?
That is terrible.
Skeet. There you go.
Skeet.
Man.
I'm glad you guys found out what that was.
That's terrible.
You're welcome for the lesson.
Loops was on it too.
He was, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, this is another word. Yeah.
Nah, dog, there was 3 Ks in that word. Those words make me nervous.
Yeah, all the time.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
So yeah, so that's a cut it. I mean, I already put it out there, but that was a cut it.
I'm just curious, like, were you inspired by a porn, or was it it was just a bunch of sounds that just didn't make sense? I don't know why you named that shit.
You know what? It could. Yo,
probably had dual monitors. Had to.
I don't know. Hey, do us a favor. Hit us up on Twitter and let us know why you named it that. We would love to know on SoundCloud or whatever. Whenever you see this, let us know why you named it that, because it's a very interesting title. And
I'm just saying that's some whack shit anyway. Like, it's like,
we just gonna move on. I'm just glad you guys learned a little something today.
I just enjoy looking at my cum on a girl. Like, I don't want to see the next nigga come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets nasty after that. Man, it get nasty after that. You like, what damn, B?
It's a different beat club.
Damn, B.
We're gonna move on to the next beat.
Yeah.
Instrumental. Next instrumental.
So wrong.
Nelson.
Is this Nelly Protoolz? Nah, I'm just
Nelly Mac 415 with, what is the name of this beat? Oh my god. I don't know. That title is long as hell.
It says Nelly Mac.
Yeah, Nelly Mac is called 4.
Is that
415s in the trunk.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing the full title.
Oh,
of the
415s in the trunk. We're gonna listen to it right now. The Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Motivate, man. What's the word on that one, bro?
I'm gonna cut it. Cool though. It was cool. It kind of gave me a certain type of vibe. Definitely like some real southern shit. But yeah, just not today, man. Just gotta cut it, man. Not too much feedback. I mean, I think there's a place for that sound. You know what I'm saying? Like as raw as it is, there's a place for that. Nah, like it reminds me of like hearing certain cats. Like that's some shit that Boosie would have rapped on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like years back. You know what I mean? Like working with those producers that you work with when you on the come up. And there's something about that sound. But I just think, you know, it just wasn't for me today.
Like Gucci would kill that shit.
Yep.
Artificial AV, what's the word?
Wasn't for me either, so I gotta cut it.
Okay.
Just like that.
Violet Music, got anything you want to say?
I'm going to cut it.
Damn. Okay. GQ, you wasn't dancing,
Man,
right?
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Cuddy.
This is thank God it's called okay. It's not. Yeah, people just. Yeah, people just ain't feeling. Let me see. 60% are saying cut it. 40% are saying keep it. I actually liked it. I thought it was cool. For the most part, it's not one of my favorite beats per se, but I like what you did to it. Something sound a little dated to me as well, but I like the switch ups and the things that you've been adding to the beat. I feel like it would belong on the mix, so for that reason, I would say keep it. I feel like someone would do something to it. But that's a keep it on my end. That was a cut it from you, AV?
Yep.
Cut it from Marin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cut it from Violet Music?
Yep.
And GQ wasn't dancing?
Nope.
So, and then people online are saying cut it, so for that reason, that is it. Yeah, he is.
Two more beats left too.
What is this? Naming a track Bukaki implies layered beat skeet. Dart Adams.
Layered.
With the facts from Dart Adams. Yo, Dart, man, I tell you, man, all you need, like, you remember Ask G's, you just need like an Ask Dart.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Do that
Dart.
shit.
I agree with that.
And put that out there. That shit was just funny as hell.
Beat
All right,
skeet.
what number we at right now?
Skeet.
What number we at right now? Like,
We had 15.
We hit our mark right here. All right, so it's Crip Uno with BK Bridge Club. All right, let's take a listen to it right now. B Club Podcast, keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Yeah, remember that's how Freestyle Fridays used to go, and the timer used to just tick. And do we get his bars in, and he had like 10 seconds left.
10 minutes go by.
Yeah.
Like, damn, fam.
Check it. Listen.
I said. That's my favorite one. When dudes be like, I said, and then they don't say shit. I said. Yeah. Dilla.
Word.
Nice.
So, Motivate Marin, how you feeling about that?
I'm keeping it, man. Real dope energy. Yeah, just real clever the way they put it together. You know what I'm saying? Like that sound, whatever that sound is, that was kind of driving the whole beat, and then you put the bass line around it to kind of take it to a different level.
Elevate.
Yeah, man. So I rock with it. Dope beat. I'll keep it.
Yeah.
Artificial wave. What's the word, man?
That brought me back to like some throwback Mos Def type shit. Like I could hear like Mos Def and Snoop Dogg on that joint. It's two of my favorite MCs. So, man, it's unanimous. Trust me. Unanimous.
Loops don't like it.
It's unanimous.
Keep it. Exactly.
We was bopping.
Nah, it was dope.
Diddy bopping.
It was
smooth.
dope.
It was
It was
real
dope.
smooth.
I had to crack my knuckles. No sub. But nah, that was a dope beat, man. Let's get on our last beat of the day.
We got High Def with Sex Tape Chronicles. This better not be no R. No, I'm joking.
I mean, it's perfect timing. You know what I mean? So we're going to listen to some Sex Tape Chronicles here at the Beat Club
And
Podcast.
we're going to talk about everybody's sex tapes when we come back from the beat. Let's go.
There you go.
The Beat Club.
Yeah.
We keep it up.
So we're going to cut it.
Keep it, right? Keep
Nah.
it.
I need
I'm
that
gonna tape
beat.
it so everybody want to see it, so everybody could see it, and then you go into the keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Hold that.
Yeah, exactly. We're about to use that song, man. High Def, we keeping that.
Yep.
Nah, let's keep it a high def. Hit me up.
We just snatch your shit.
I need that.
You ain't getting it back.
I need that.
Button.
Good looks, fam. We about to make
Yeah,
it
that was
hit.
really dope, man.
For real.
That was dope, man. Well, yeah, man. I mean, that kind of concludes it all. We got to get Nelly to bounce out now.
Yeah.
We tell Nelly to.
Your time's up, Nelson.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't even have to bounce out. He can just plug up, though, right?
Damn.
Oh, you can plug up?
Yeah. I think Dimitri already laced him right there with the aux cord.
We all set.
We all set.
He just has to bounce it down or something, right? Or
Oh, you can
You
play
can play
it.
it from the
You
joint.
gonna play it straight out?
Hell yeah.
Little piece in real quick.
I mean, anything you want to add, you could do it on the spot while you play it.
That would be dope.
That's true.
Yeah.
Marin throwing that out there. Go ahead, Marin. Make shit work.
You know how we do at the studio. Oh man, I stopped by the shift yesterday, man.
Yeah, I
Lucky
saw
you,
you. I
man.
saw you.
How
there.
was it?
I
Was
stopped
dope?
by the shift. Yeah, it was pretty dope, man. Glass is very dope, man. I always like Glass, but like I see the way he puts things together, man, and it, you know, and he keeps it real simple. You know, he had a real stripped down setup. Like, you know, he just had machine, he had a mixer. He had like a Yamaha, like regular keyboard for MIDI. Like it was just like real basement style music production, man. And I was able to watch him cook up about 2 beats, and it was dope, man. It was very dope. And as a matter of fact, the second beat that he cooked up, Dart provided the sample to him. Dart was like, "Here's the record, and go to number 2." And then he did it without hesitation. Like he listened to it for like 10 seconds and was like, "Oh, all right, cool. I'm gonna just do it."
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even tell if he liked it or not. And he just did it, and he laced it. You know what I'm saying? So big up to John Glass. Look out for him. He gonna play a couple of joints from the shift tape tonight at the Stew. You know what I'm saying? Follow immediately after the open kitchen.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all come out early. Producers come out early. We are not wasting no time.
Nope.
We are starting 8 o'clock on the dot.
Yep.
And guess what? We keeping or cutting your shit tonight.
Yeah, because we ain't got no time for
We
that
are
other
keeping.
shit.
I used to never want to fucking judge people at the Stew, but we judging them tonight.
I think we had enough experience.
Yeah, we judging them tonight.
Only
Yeah.
tonight.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
So
saying? It
I'm
makes
ready.
sense.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't went through this whole, you know, we just went through 16 beats already. Our ears have been tuned in. We calibrated.
Yeah.
You know, so see what's good, man. But I'm excited about tonight. That is Black Milk, the Stew Beat Showcase, Stay True Pop-Up Shop, Wonder Bar, man. Wonder Bar in Austin. swing
I finally
through.
get to get another Stay True shirt tonight because I only own one, and I've been business partners with these guys.
You
for
earned that,
about
though.
4 years or something like
You earned that.
So yeah, I
you're
finally
official.
get my second Stay True shirt tonight.
Yeah, well, we got some dope shit in mind. Hey.
Come see me at the pop-up shop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be holding it down.
You can meet Violet Music at the pop-up
Y'all
shop
can
tonight
meet
as
me.
well. To see what's good, man.
correct.
What's up? We giving away some shirts? You said?
I might be giving away some shirts as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Giving away some shirts.
And I thought there was some type of
There was
incentive
definitely
you was
something.
doing. You did something right with the tickets.
When people did when they used the promo code Stay True, they got $5 off general admission plus a free shirt when they walk through the door.
That's done?
I think that's still going on right now until maybe like 3 o'clock, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're listening,
I think
the promo code is Stay True.
Just put it all together. That's STAETRU.
Yeah, $5 off and a free shirt.
I don't think there's any other promo codes.
I'm about to go buy a ticket.
Like I got my shirt.
It's pretty much, man. It's just like getting the price of an advance ticket, but you get a shirt when you walk through the door. Same
Man,
shit.
we do be giving away a lot of shit, man. You're getting 2 shows for the price of 1 tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is what it. Oh, Nell, you good over there?
Oh yeah, I was.
Oh shit.
Okay,
All right.
I think we good.
He put some extra stank on it.
I was making sure I wasn't gonna make myself look like a fool.
How'd you feel about it? How'd you feel about the sample?
I felt it was cool, man. I like that sample.
Bring the mic. Talking to the mic. Let him know.
I thought it was cool, man. I really like that sample. I just really wanted to try to not do it like, I've heard it many times before.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I mean, we're ready whenever you are, man. I'm anxious to hear this.
I gotta do this kind of live, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm down for it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Shoot, I might need to catch that on.
Let's see. Ready?
Anybody on?
Turn the live camera over so they can
I got
see
you.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, so they can see what's up.
Can y'all hear this? I don't know if you hear the click.
Wow.
I don't hear any
Not
clicks
getting
yet.
anything? Press play just to see if you see anything.
No clicks.
I hear something really low. That's like doom doom doom.
I don't hear anything. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Is there any way to turn it up a little bit?
Well,
I don't know if that's on you
It
or.
might be on the filter that I'm putting.
Oh, okay. Well, nah, do
It
your
might
thing,
start
man.
off kind of low, but all right.
Let's go, Nelly Protoolz.
The Beat Club. 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 The Beat Club.
All right, show Nelly Protoolz.
Yeah.
Live up to the challenge. Let's clap it up real quick.
Yeah.
About 20 minutes. About 20 minutes.
You know what I mean?
A little less.
Making shit work, making it happen, man.
That was
So-
fun.
It was fun?
Yeah, that was nice.
Well, cool, man. I'm glad you have fun. We have fun listening to it, but now it's time to talk about you, sir.
Yo, remember one of the very first stews we did, and we gave him McDonald's I'm Loving It, and he smashed it.
Yo,
up.
someone asked me about that track.
Someone asked you about the track?
Yeah.
Yo, he smashed it. So, that's why we always rock with Nelly, man. Nelly just knows how to have fun when it comes to this production shit, man. If it's not fun, man, what are we doing it for?
True.
You know what I'm saying? So how you doing, Nelly?
What's going on?
I'm doing great, man. I'm, having a good time. Like, been kind of busy with my projects that I've been working on. So, I'm having a good time. You know what I mean? I'm excited for things that are coming in the future. I think there's some things that we're working towards that I think is going to be, pretty big, man.
So
So,
give
okay.
people just a little bit of your background, man. Break it on down, man.
Oh,
Let them
man.
know who you is and how long you've been doing this.
All right, so I probably got into this whole thing probably like in '97, 97, messing around with some DJing, like records, turntable. I didn't have any beat equipment, so I just had turntables and a little sampler actually. So, you know, the little sampler on the turntable, on the mixer, little 12-second joint, looping on one turntable, and a drum break record on the other one, and looping that, cutting it, bring it back, cut it. You know what I mean? Like old school, like we were doing it like that. You know, then I met some rappers in like college, and we started a group. My man A. Garcia, he was a DJing with me also. He's a photographer now.
Nice.
And you know, we had a couple rappers that were just starting to form a group. So we were like, all right, well, we'll produce. One of the rappers had an MPC, and he was like, yo, you hold this, you make the beats with this, and we'll just come to your crib and rap. I was like, all right. He's like, I don't know how to use this. So I started learning MPC, and that was our first beat machine. And that's, he took it back because we broke the group up. I had nothing to make beats on. So I think at the time Reason had just come out, and it was like $300, and I was like, damn, I can't afford MPC right now, but this looks like it, you know, I can get by until I can get an MPC. And I got into Reason, and I was like, this is dope, man. You can do everything. You get sounds, you get drums, like, you know what I mean? So I got into like the computer stuff, and then, you know, I was going to school for engineering, so I was learning Pro Tools. And I started charging cats to come to my crib to record, $7 an hour. And that's how I really started. I met Jay Saki, and I started doing mixtapes with him. We started doing the Best of the Bean series.
Best of the Bean.
I met a lot of cats. I remember we put Slane on his first record. We put him on our first mixtape. I was like, yo, who's this dude? I was rapping about cocaine, man. Like, you know, this dude's like, yo, he's rap, but he's a white dude, Irish dude. He's crazy. So we had him on there. We had a bunch of people. We had Terminology, Ed Rock, you know, just a lot of cats from out here. Dre Robinson, who I actually met through Jay Saki, through Joey, and I've been rocking with them since then. Man. Like I started working on their mixtape, recording them, and I was like, word, I can learn my craft working on these with these dudes. You know what I mean? And as I was working, I was learning, and they just had me around so many ill people, man. Like Dre was getting beats from like Easy Mo B, and like, you know, just Clark Kent, like just like really named producers, like, you know what I mean? So I was able to like listen, and you know, I knew how much I had to work to at least submit something for them to hear. Even though I was rocking with them, I didn't like play them nothing until I was like, well, at least it's as good as this joint they got from my man Rich Five, which was a legend, and I learned a lot from that dude too, man. He was somebody that really showed me how to, you know, chop samples and make a song out of just, he was incredible, man. He can make MPC 3000, he can make songs out of that thing, like, and it sounded so clear, so crisp. Like, he was meticulous with cleaning his samples and his drum sounds, and so I learned a lot from him, man. So I just been lucky to be around a lot of people and just learning, you know what I mean? And I'm still learning every day. But yeah, man, working with Dre was just a big thing. It opened a lot of doors for me, you know.
Shout out Dre Rock, man.
Those are all the mixtapes I remember at the store. They used to just all sit there. All those mixtapes.
Yeah, Starving 2, 3, yeah.
I was like, yo, who's this guy, Nelly Protoolz?
Shout out Stab too. Well, he call himself now
Joe Familia.
Yeah. That's
I actually been working with him, man. I've been recording like all his last releases for like the last 2 years. I've been working on him.
Oh, that's my guy too.
So he's still doing stuff. Yeah, he's a great songwriter, man. I think he makes some good records. You know what I mean? I think the climate has changed. Like, I don't know how much. It's a lot to be an artist these days. You know what I mean? So it's tough. So he does it here and then like stops, and you know. So it's like, damn. Like, I wish he can really take the time to put the stuff out and follow through.
Grab it by the reins, man.
Yeah, he makes some really good records, though. I would say that.
So you didn't have no type of musical background before you?
No, not really. Just DJing, really. Now I know I was trying to get into Berkeley at that point when I was getting out of high school, and I didn't have like 2 years of formal training. So I tried to learn piano. I found this dude that was teaching piano. I tried to learn, but when I went to his crib to learn, he had a studio in his crib, and I had never seen a home studio. Computers, he had MIDI stuff, cables. I was like, what is this? And then he was like, oh, this is my studio. You know, I record this and that. These are MIDI controllers. And I was like, I want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, that opened my whole thing. And obviously I didn't get into Berkeley, but you know, because I was trying to get in real quick, three months. You know what I mean? But a friend of mine told me about AI, which at the time was Mass Communications College. And I went there. And the year I went, like the year before me, like there was people like Clinton Sparks was there, Ed O.G. was there, like a lot of like rappers were there. You know what I mean? Or producers that were doing something. So I was like, oh, this is cool, man. I went there and I learned the studio environment, and I met Red from Team 220 was there. So I met him. He was there when I was going there. And at the time, though, he was like a star, like, because all the teachers were following him, because he was in a singing group, and they were signed to Mariah Carey's label. Oh wow! And they were like the first group that got signed to a label. And I was like, yo, these dudes are like, they're gonna make it. They had the Team 220 flyers, t-shirts, everything. I was like, these dudes are big. These are major. So I became friends with him. We were cool, and then I met Reggie Hills through there. He was he had that girl Nancia in the studio trying to produce her, because they're all from Cambridge. So like they heard Aldo, we were in one studio playing beats, and they were in the other studio, and they heard the beats, and they came over like, yo, what's this you guys are playing? I was like, these are our beats, man. And he was like, oh, this is dope. And that's how we kind of linked with Reggie. And then Reggie, I started working with him, just doing records and stuff, and he's a great songwriter too, man.
So you said you've been doing it since '97.
Yeah, I started DJing seriously in '97. Like.
So what keeps you
shout
motivated?
Shout out to Aldo, A. Garcia, and Armando the Truth, man. Those two DJs, I kind of like, that's who I kind of started looking up to, because Armando's actually the first dude I seen like cutting and blending records, and I was like, oh shit, I want to do this. Like, he took me to this little radio station they were doing, and I was like, wow. At the time I had Gemini, so like my turntables didn't do what theirs did.
Yeah,
they had the ill.
Been there. Been there.
Mine don't work like that, man.
Yeah. But that's 2 decades of just being involved with music. What has kept you in it this long?
I'll be honest with you, man. Like maybe 3, almost 4 years ago, I was almost thinking like, damn, why I keep doing this? Like, you know what I mean?
What got you to that point?
I met Marcella Cruz, and then I started working with her, and I was like, oh, this is perfect, because I needed an artist to work with, because like giving beats to people or trying to shop beats is like, if you don't have the right representation or people to get your beats to certain people, or like, I'm not gonna haggle people over, come on, $300 for a beat, you're gonna act like that's too much money. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. At the time when you're like just trying to make some joints, people are like, damn, Nelly, but whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm not doing that. And then recording cats in the studio, I was getting tired of it, because I hate recording the same record over and over. It was just like, it was mundane. That's all I did. You know what I mean? I didn't have a regular job. That's all I did. So I was doing it like I was getting anyone who would pay me, I would record, because I needed the money. But then I met her, and I was like, you know what? I need an artist that I can develop. You know what I mean? And I was working with another producer, Gabe Sarango, and we kind of started a production company. And we're like, you know what? To be heard, to be known, we need to produce our own artists. And that way we can show people what we can do. You know what I mean? And that's kind of where that went. And then she was just so ill in the studio, man. She sounded like, the first time I heard her record, like she just came a book session, and I heard her and I was like, wow, this girl can sing, man. Like, and then this next session we had, she did another record, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna start a production company like right overnight. Aldo, I was like, yo, Gabe, I was like, yo, Gabe, we need to sign this girl. He's like, who? What? Like, to what? I was like, I don't know. This makes let's do it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we met up with her, and we're like, yo, can we? I want to produce you. I want to work with you. And she was like, she needed some place to record, and she really didn't have money to record. So I was like, we'll record and produce you, and you sign with us, and then we'll just see. I was like, I can't promise you that we can get you signed or anything like that, but I can promise you that I'm gonna work really hard. You know what I mean? Just to make something happen, so like someone be heard. Take you to people that can hear your stuff and get some good feedback, and just kind of take it step by step. And that's all it was, and that's how we've been rocking since. You know what I mean?
You guys are gonna do it. Because that's really all you need. That's the formula, man. Yeah. You got the artists and you got the beats. Yeah. You guys working together like that.
I think one of the things is I try to stay away from gimmicky stuff with her. Like, you know what I mean? There's so many people saying, all you need to do is this, or like, yo, you need to get her on with this rapper or this and that. And I really was shutting all that stuff down early. Like, I was hounded for like maybe a month by two cats. Like, yo, I can get you meetings with Atlantic now, and this will do this and that. And I've heard that talk years, for years, and it never works out. You know what I mean? There's always some bullshit to that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You can get to the point where like you're almost there,
Yep.
but then the person that puts you in that position is like, okay, I need something.
Yep.
For this, or I'm not going to give this paperwork to this dude.
Exactly.
Now, it didn't happen to me personally, or I kind of was involved in it. There was this other artist that wrote something for a major TV network, and we were almost there. I produced the record, and I was like, oh, you know, cool. Let's make this happen. The dude would not give the paperwork to the network because he wouldn't sign the publishing to him.
Oh.
And I'm like, but he doesn't deserve the publishing. He didn't write shit on the record.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So like, it was just a lot of bullshit, man. So
Nah, you guys, you got it.
yeah.
You got it.
Was that were you producing different types of music before that? Because I know a lot of the people you mentioned were hip hop.
Yeah, I was mainly just doing rap, man. Hip hop, you know, or rap records. I've always liked doing R&B records, but you know, I didn't have this crazy musical background to really try to go all out in it. You know, I was working with cats like Amandi, and I was doing a couple records with them. But with Amandi, I never had that chemistry because he didn't really record with me. You know what I mean? I would give him the beats, he would record it at his crib and send me back the files and I'd mix, which was cool. He'd come out with stuff, but we didn't vibe like that, and it was hard to kind of like vibe with him to make stuff because I didn't know. You know, I'd send him stuff where I wouldn't hear nothing back, so I wouldn't get no instant feedback like, oh, you should try this. Or, you know what I mean? So it was hard to kind of develop that type of working relationship. When I was working with Team 220, they had an artist named Ben Carew.
My guy.
And he was dope, man. I remixed a record that he did. You know, I had the sessions, so I just made a beat around this whole record. And I thought I was in love with it. I was like, yo, let's do this. You know, and they were amped for it. And then for some reason, I don't know, they just went a different direction, and they said stop doing stuff. So it's like, damn, man, like those were two like R&B records that I was really feeling, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I never really got a chance to do it full out again until she came along, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it now. You know what I mean? And I just kind of been, like I said, learning all the way through, man.
What do you guys have out now?
Right now we have this record that we did with Dutch Rebel called Don't Know Why, which we took Buju Banton, Wayne Wonder, classic reggae record.
Nice.
And we just did it. That record came about a year and a half prior. I had Dutch in the studio with Marcella. She did this record called Mo Fizzy for her first EP. And we were talking, and me and Dutch were talking. She's like, yo, you know, I've always wanted to do some of these classic records over, you know what I mean, reggae records.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, me too. I was like, I love all that old stuff, you know what I mean? Like, she gave me a list of records, and I was like, oh man, these are all the joints that I listen to, you know what I mean? But then we never went back to it. And then one day, like maybe like 5 months ago, I was driving around, and I had my wedding CD from my wedding, my wife's wedding, and I found it in a box, and I put it in the car, and I was listening to it. And that record came on because we put that on the joint. And I was driving around, I was like, oh man, I really love this record, man. I was like, I want to, you know what, I'm going to do something with this. So I went home, and I started working on the track. And I sent it to Marcella. I was like, yo, I got this record I want to do with you and Dutch. And I was like, I don't know, maybe we can collab with someone else. Maybe we can get like Maverick on it or something. Or at the time I was thinking Samantha J or somebody, you know what I mean? Someone that we can talk to, that we can kind of get. And then I told Maverick and them, and they were like, yeah, cool, just, you know, send the joints, whatever. But I never followed through because that's when I was talking to Dutch. She was like, you know, this is dope because this is because the regular record was guys, you know what I mean, 2 guys, and this is 2 girls. So I was like, let's just flip it backwards, you know what I mean, just have 2 girls. And Marcel was like, okay, what I gotta write? I said, no, you just gotta sing this hook. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta sing this. This is, everyone knows this hook. Everyone that knows these records knows when you do it somewhere in the show, people are gonna sing along with you. Right. And we did it, and she sounded great on it, and Dutch killed the verses. And that's how that record came about. So, but it was just something we just did. It wasn't for a project or anything, you know what I mean? But I felt like it was a good enough record we should do a video for.
Yeah, that makes sense, man.
Yeah, and since Dutch was on that record, and we always wanted to make a video for Mo Fizzy, we kind of just said, let's make a storyline between that record and Mo Fizzy, which had nothing to do with each other. Like, one was on the EP, and this is just some lone record, but we mixed it together. And it was like, I was like, listen, there's no rules anymore. We do whatever we want. You know what I mean?
Just go.
Let's just do it. Like, it doesn't matter. It'll be something to talk about. You know what I mean?
So when's the last time you worked a regular job?
I tried working a regular job a couple years ago, like a little part-time summer thing at Amazon. I was like, you know, I'll just do. My friend was like, yo, I did this part-time gig, and I was like, okay, I'll try it out. I was going, and I just hated the fact that I had to be there at a certain time, and I did tell me when lunch was and break was.
But that's what I'm saying. So like since '97, you haven't really worked.
Well, no,
a
in '97, in '97 till maybe about 2001, I was working a job there because I just got out of high school, so I was working at like a credit collection company.
Oh,
that was
we would
death.
have beef, bro.
That was death because like you're sitting there and you're like, fuck, man, what am I doing? Like, you know what I mean? All I've been thinking about is making beats at home. And one day I wrote a note. I said, you know what? I wrote a note to my manager. I said, I won't be coming back to work tomorrow. I'm going to pursue my musical career. And I put a sticky on her desk and I walked out.
Nice.
Some gangster shit, no?
Yeah, I know. Because I was like, yo, I can make mad more money doing studio sessions. You know what I mean? That's all I was thinking. Like, just get studio sessions, just record people. Like, I make mad more money. And that, I've just been doing that since then. I've had like little part-time things and trying, but they never lasted long because I just, you know.
But I'm asking that because I'm pretty familiar with your journey a little bit, but at the same time, to make that transition now, to say you made that leap then and then you're making another leap because now primarily your focus is Marcella and your production company. What's the name of your production company?
Halcyon Music Group.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So how is this leap? Like, you had to sacrifice, right? It's a little less money, right?
It's still
less
tough,
sessions, right?
Less sessions. Now I am selling beats here and there with artists that are about their business. So that's cool. And I still do sessions, but I try not to do the hourly sessions. I try to get with people that are actually doing projects where we can do like bulk things, like because the hourly sessions are draining and kill because you're not working towards anything. You know what I mean? Just working towards the end of the clock. Like
just Drake type beat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go on YouTube. Get Drake type nighttime love beat by something. I'm like, what the?
They make you go on YouTube too.
Yeah, I know, right? That's hilarious. I had this session a couple nights ago, and it was the same thing. It was like we downloaded the track, and then the dude's just yelling in my ear, singing along to it. It's like, all right, I'm ready to go in. I was like, go ahead. He's doing the thing, and he comes out like, yeah, you feel me, right? You feel me? Like, you just gotta do this and that. I was like, yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. And I was so out of it, man. Like, I just did not give a shit.
That was a whack cosign.
Yeah, dude, I did not care about the record. I didn't care what they were doing. I was just like, whatever. I know people are gonna be hearing me, and they're like, was that me they're talking about? I mean,
you think it's you.
If you think it's you, man, come with something a little bit more passionate, man. Be a little more like, care about your shit.
So, Mr. Protoolz, I got a question for you. I ask all our guests it. It always sounds different every single time. But knowing what you know now about the music industry, what would you hip your younger self to, as far as something you've learned?
I'll be honest with you, man. I probably would have moved out of here a lot earlier.
To where?
I probably would have went to New York. I would have went to New York. At least went back and forth. Maybe spending half the year there. Back and forth, stuff like that.
Yeah.
My wife now, but at the time we were just going out. She was very supportive. You know what I mean? It's not like she didn't let me. And she would always say, if you need to go for 6 months, go. You know what I mean? It's fine.
Keep her.
But
she sounds like
I just think a whole bunch of life stuff happened. You know what I mean? And I wasn't able to make the move when I should have been able to make that move.
Yeah.
But I definitely would have left. You know what I mean? Not to say that you couldn't do it here, because you can. It's just that I think I would have been open to a lot more opportunities, a lot more, a lot of people that I knew. I could have did some things. Like I was looking back and I was like, damn, I know Static. Same, we were doing in the same circles. I remember Static was interning at Waltz when I was interning there, and I see them like doing their thing, and they moved, and you know what I mean. I think about it like, damn, I could have did that too. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Like, you learn and you just move forward.
You here? You still doing shit?
Yeah, you doing shit.
You at the Beat Club podcast right now.
Yeah,
what up? You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Matter of fact, and before we go too, I got to kind of applaud both of you guys because you guys battled against each other.
Hey,
yeah.
And it was pretty damn dope.
It was.
Yeah, it was dope. It was very fun, man. I haven't done that in a long time. But I think the first beat battle I was in, it was before the stew. You know?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was, but All I know is that the dude I was battling against pulled out a rag and like a rubber fish and threw it at me.
What?
And people were like, "Yay!" And I was like, "Oh, this battling shit's not for me because I don't do that type of shit." It was part of the beat. It was something in the beat where they were like, "I got the rag," and they had little samples with little prop shit.
I don't know. That gets people snuffed in certain places. Right?
Well, he didn't throw it at me, but he kind of threw it in my direction. Like I was a lot further than that. So it didn't hit me or anything like that. No, but I was like, this shit's all show. I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? So it just wasn't for me. I was like, maybe not. But it was fun though. It was.
You had more fun at our shit. I know. It's okay.
There was some dudes there that were called the Heavyweights, and I remember seeing them do some tracks there. And then like the next year they were signed to Neo. Yeah. They were making records for Neo. I was like, oh, this is they were dope. I started working with them too for a little bit, but I met some good people that night. You know what I mean? There was one guy that did a lot of battles, and he did some shit with the Simpsons, and he had two MPC 3000s. He was going back and forth between them with the Simpsons beat. I was like, wow, that shit is crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Showmanship.
Yeah, showmanship. So I was like, yeah, I'm not really that type of beat maker. You know what I mean? But it's dope though.
So let me ask you a question for everybody that's listening now. If they want to get a hold of you or somewhat follow you, where could they reach you, sir?
IG at Nelly PT, and Facebook. Just look up Nelly Protoolz.
That's NELLY
PT. Yeah.
Who gave you the name Nelly Protoolz?
My man Jay Saki.
Saki?
Yeah. Saki was streaming it on the mixtapes. So like he was like, my man Nelly Protoolz, da, 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 da. So then like when people started hitting me up, it's like, yo, you Nelly Protoolz? People would call me because my number was on the mixtapes. This Nelly Protoolz, and I was like, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
This dude's name was everywhere.
So yeah,
everywhere.
I remember, man. I remember being at the joint up there in Brookline, up there, or by BC up there.
Yeah, and you reminded me, and I'm sorry, I didn't remember, but you came with Malcolm and you dropped the beat.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize that. You know, it's crazy. I have so many people that I've had in the studio that I didn't know.
Rest in peace to him too, man.
Yeah,
he passed, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I had Avenue when he was a kid, and he came up to me. I had a session with him like maybe a year or two ago. He was doing something with Prano, and he goes, "Yo, man, I want to thank you. You're the first studio I've ever been in. Like, you recorded me. I'm probably don't remember me. I was like 14." I was like, "Damn, no, I didn't remember." But it was dope. And Michael Christmas came to the studio as a little kid, like a little 5-year-old kid. Like, you know what I mean? I feel old as shit right now. But
yeah, you just dated yourself hard.
You know what? I ain't even want to say that he's the first person I ever recorded with.
Her when she was with BB.
So I ain't even BB Cole.
BB Cole, yeah. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Juan Diablo, I gave him my first copy of Reason. He never gave it back to me.
Damn Diablo.
I remember that, though.
He probably forgot. Gemini shit.
I didn't need it no more.
Yo, we gotta get ready to wrap this thing up, man. Yo, Nelly, I've been seeing your name all over the place for a very long time, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It was really fun.
Thank you for rocking with us all this time. I mean, you've been with us, like Marin was saying, like when we were across the street.
Never hesitated. Never pump faked me. Never like from the very first time I ever reached out to him from the first stew. It was like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. Like, like let's get to it.
I mean, you always show support too, man. Like I remember when I was trying to get my artists on shows when you were doing. Stuff over there, motivate you got Reggie on stage when I was working with him, and you definitely got Marcelo on stage.
Of course.
So I appreciate that too, man.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's it, man.
You know what I mean? But I just want to
Boston, baby.
Can we clap it up for Nelly Protoolz in the building, man, please? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
My Beat Club podcast fam. We got a busy night tonight. Anything that we want to say before we cue that theme music and walk off into the sunset?
Come through, period.
Yeah, just come through, man.
Just pull up. If you're a producer, beat maker, and you want to get in the open kitchen, show up early. I'm not playing no games. I'm going to be there early.
Yep.
You ain't on time. You can't sign up. Straight up. I'm going to just lock it down like that.
And make sure you go to the stewshowcase.com if you still out there sticking. You know what I'm saying? Just get those tickets, man. We still got a few left.
Don't be pissed when you get to the front door. You got to pay full price.
You got to pay a little bit more. But shout out to the people that said they're going to come pay at the door, because a few people just said that to me.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that love too, man. Just coming through and supporting and understanding that we really love what we do. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for the love. And tonight gonna be crazy.
All right, well, shout out to GQ, shout out to Violet Music, shout out to Dimitri for cueing that music on time, because we all Gotta get the hell up out of here. But I will say this, man. Tonight's the night. Black Milk, Stu B Showcase, Wonder Bar, Ulster, Massachusetts. We up there taking over the top floor, making all the noise, man. Stay True pop-up shop. Drop by, get some exclusive prices on your hats, man. Just come rock with us, dude. Let's have some fun, because I can say it on radio, I can say it right now. She.